Episode 14. The Quiet Before the Storm. Saad sat motionless on the rickety bench beside the sycamore tree. The revelation echoed in her ears. Kalu was her father. The man who had ordered her real mother's death had paraded as a generous benefactor for years, feeding their family scraps from the table built on lies and blood. Chuka paced nearby, the cassette clutched in his hand. Musa leaned against the tree, his breathing ragged, his eyes flickering with panic and exhaustion. "I have to hear it," Saad said quietly. "What?" Chuka stopped pacing. "The tape. I need to hear Musa's voice back then. His full confession." Chuka hesitated. "It's risky. We don't know what's on it, or if it's even playable. Then we find out." They raced back to the safe house in Ajiri's compound. The old man wasn't there, likely at the mosque or visiting a sick friend. Inside the dusty sitting room, Chuka rummaged through drawers until he found an ancient tape player. With a click, the machine whirred to life. Static cracked, then a voice, Musa's voice, younger and trembling. "This is Musa Abdul. The date is June 3rd, 1991. If this tape survives, it means I didn't. I'm recording this because I cannot live with what I've seen and done." He described the night in chilling detail. How Chief Kalu had flown into a rage after learning the young maid he had impregnated refused to leave town. How she threatened to expose him. How two of his men dragged her into the compound's back garden under moonlight and buried her beneath a fig tree. The fig tree that no longer stood. They moved it. They thought it would erase her. But I remember. I always remembered. The tape ended in silence. Saad stared blankly ahead, her hands folded in her lap. Chuka switched off the player. "This is enough to open a case. Maybe even jail Kalu." But Saad shook her head. "You think the law will touch him? After everything, he'll buy silence again, just like before." Musa stirred. "There is one more thing. Kalu's son Colonel, he's worse. He's taken over the network now. The bribes, the intimidation. He's cleaning house. If he finds out you know ... A sharp knock at the front door made them all freeze. Chuka reached for the small dagger tucked into his waistband. Saad held her breath. Another knock, this time louder. Then silence. Chuka tiptoed to the window and peeked outside. A dark SUV idled at the corner of the road. Two men in suits stood by the gate, scanning the area. "They found us," he said grimly. "We need to leave. Now." Saad turned to Musa. "Can you walk?" "I'll try," he groaned. They slipped out the back, blending into the dusk. Saad gripped the tin box close to her chest. The truth wasn't just a revelation anymore, it was ammunition. And with every step, she knew they were marching toward war. Like